What up, my freaks? RuinusInsight here with part 41 of my Total Warhammer 3 Ikit Claw Immortal Empires campaign. So as we saw last time, we have taken the Helpet and have confederated clan Moors, as well, massively increasing our territory, but also bringing it with it, I suppose, a host of new problems. For one, we are immediately at war with the Knights of Caledor, and granted we were before, but now they're actually in territories, and apparently Queek was quite in trouble here, as he has no armies protecting them, those territories I mean, and plus Queek himself is wounded. Well, that's what a monstrous ego gets you. Yeah, we're going to have to deal with this as soon as we can, and we'll see if we can succeed at doing so. Oh, actually, we should probably get Queek some chieftains, and there's a strong chieftain right there. We should probably hold off on summoning too many of these, but yeah, Queek should have some chieftains in his army, as a Moor's army. And ooh, disciplined assassin, yeah, but do we want to put assassins into anything? Anyway, we'll check out heroes and stuff afterwards. There is a lot of stuff to do. There's going to be a little bit of admin work in the first half of this episode. Obviously, we need to fix the territories that the AI has essentially ruined, as well as its armies and whatnot. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of building destruction and then rebuilding, because this is all going to be real screwy. And we could start with that, or we could start moving everybody around. Let's start with moving everybody around, because I don't want to think about buildings too much right now. Also, I think this episode will probably be a little bit later than usual, unfortunately. Near the holidays, I get inundated with quite a lot of work at my day job. Though, fortunately, the time off I've taken for the holidays is coming up soon, and I just can't wait. But for now, I'm tired, and you can probably hear it in my voice. Anyway. Ikit, you've already moved this turn, you're healing up quite nicely there. Oh, Bernhoff Varrickmere is probably going to take out more time, but, you know, once again, we probably don't care about it. Charge Lock, you still have stuff to do, my friend. And you're going to take the Altar of the Crimson Harvest, I guess. Ooh, wait, can we land in Steel Tech there? We could stop on by in Steel Tech, or we could just keep going. Up to the Bay of Blades, or to Erengrad. Actually, there isn't, we're running out of territory. We're gonna have to send these guys north. Alrighty, well, ignore it for now. We can keep going this way, I think. And just keep going. Because one of you failing once at the Altar of the Crimson Harvest probably won't make too much of a difference. Anyway, Charge Lock, you're going to sack the place for, hopefully, money. Banner of the Under Empire can go on, I don't know, the Wheel? Maybe? Or one of the Chieftains? It doesn't really matter. I'll resolve. Oh, wow, really? The Doom Wheels, half HP to this garbage? Okay, well, we'll still heal to full, but it's still irritating. Sack the place. We got our food, but we're going to then have... Oh, wow, a Talisman of Preservation. Interrupting my own thoughts, as usual. It's a nice pickup, and an Artifact Hunter, which are always good. Alrighty, well, loot and occupy, that place was definitely worth it, and we'll start growing it immediately as well. Oh, and the altar is a settlement capital. It's a little bit annoying that the Scaling have taken this territory, and I'm willing to bet that, yeah, they're not super into trading this. And, yeah, the problem is we're trading with them, so I guess we could cancel the trade agreement and kill them. They're not anybody's vassal right now. Maybe we'll betray them after all. Kind of unfortunate. They are providing us with like 600 gold per turn or something like that via trade. Nearly 900 gold per turn for trade. See, that's why it was worth it when they had just had Dietershofen, because that was probably more money from trade than this, but with them having Longship Graveyard, it's suddenly become a lot less so. So I'll have to see about that. Anyway, Morphific, where were you going, my friend? Somewhere to see Cyprus, which I guess is down here. Cyprus, you're gonna go grab Stormhenge for us. Like so, looks auto-resolvable as well. Hopefully our Doom Flayers won't get too badly damaged, and looks like they're fine. 1k. Sure. Sack it, occupy it. And there we go. It's always worth it to sack it, even if it's for small amounts of money, just because we can get... The Great Wa. Legions of greenskins are rallying throughout the old world, eager to prove which tribe is best once and for all. Rumors are spreading that a Great Wa is to occur. Is this talking about the end is nigh? What? What? Wait, what? This is not an ideal time for this. So the end is nigh. This is talking about the dwarfs in 10 turns. I thought we set it to turn like 120 to 130 or something. Oh, does it automatically activate when you reach long victory? No, actually, not too bad. 68 turns for long victory. But still, damn. That sounds so good. Okay, we may need to retool some things. Okay, you loot and occupy this. And so it's given us the warning about the greenskins, which I take it also means that we are going to... you're gonna jump here, aren't you? Yes, you're gonna jump here. Like, well, you need to get to Cyprus. I guess you want to stay on the road, so like right there. Alrighty, lovely. Yeah, 10 turns to prepare. Wait, so we have to figure out where they're going to spawn. And the dwarves are disgruntled, so I take it there will be stacks spawning at Karakazor. These guys are gonna betray us, the orcs, I mean. Will it show us a different The End is Nigh thing for the orcs, or is this just only showing us one? Because it said the disgruntled dwarf things and then the end is nigh, but then it didn't exactly say the same thing for the orcs, although it did imply it. Although it may be warning us that it is coming eventually. Damn. I'm almost tempted to say that we might have to peace out with Vlad. I was also going to declare war on the Crooked Moon. But now I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't. On the one hand, they'll spawn here, but Karazakarak dwarfs will spawn here as well. Ooh, oh, wait. If this is happening, that also means that we can get our Recruit Defeated Legendary Lords mod to get Snitch and Lord Skrolk and Tretch. Because the End is Nigh is gonna spawn anyway, but yeah, okay. So this is quite problematic. Karakadrin is here. I don't know whether Zufbar will respawn. Yeah, we might have to peace out with Vlad temporarily, mind you, but I'm not seeing how we can avoid it. We have to prepare for the end. Huh. I really wasn't expecting this. I mean, I guess these guys can keep conquering south, but this is a lot, or this is like 50 turns earlier than I was expecting, damn. And obviously this is gonna be a major problem. Grom is kind of in the middle of our own territory. Granted, most of these territories are well protected, but when he spawns like 8 stacks, it's going to be an issue. Oh, look at this. There's an elven force here. You know what? If you can take out some of Grom's forces, that would be just lovely. We're gonna have to send an army up here. And I'm not entirely sure which army. Assuming that we peace out with Vlad, we won't have to worry about this for a while. However, we would still have to worry about Kislev and the Empire coming down. And that means we probably have to keep Metable here to deal with all this. Actually, Metable, you're near stuff right now, and you'll deal with stuff shortly. Damn. Can we borrow some of Kazrak's armies? Well, we'll probably have to summon a lord near the Massive Orcal for when these guys come alive to defend stuff like Bordelot. Oh, it would be annoying if they went this way and started taking all of these territories because they can't defend themselves. And I really prefer not to waste time regrowing them. I suppose if Ikit's going to Karakazor to defend against the dwarves here, he could get here relatively quickly and kill all the orcs. Yeah, we have to peace out with Vlad. That's gotta be the way to do it. Alright, let's take a quick look at diplomacy. Sarl, Kemri, Caravan of Blue Roses actually wants a trade. And we could make peace with them if we, well, I guess we're not at war with them, but, And then I believe the consensus was also to try to get Scarby on our side as well. Oh, we have some quests. Okay, we should probably do those. Grom is quite weak, but, do we cancel our agreements with him right now? Maybe we cancel our agreements with him right now. He's going to declare war on us suddenly anyway. Alright, first of all, let's just accept some missions from Wintertooth. Doesn't really matter what the missions are. You already have 100... Ooh, so this means we can get some free Beastmen forces, like some Minotaurs in an army. That'll help for the defense. And... okay, just accept it. Oh my lord. Probably don't want to accept the missions from Grom. Actually, speaking of Grom, does he have any armies that we can borrow? Oh, we're not military allies, so no, we can't do that. Well, it's too late to explode his stuff now. No wink. On the bright side, this will give us more time to build up the underway nexus at Castle Drakenhof and Schwarzhofen. Okay, well, looks like Vlad, we're gonna peace out with you. Unfortunately, several of our own allies won't be liking that very much. What can you do? Are you willing to give us a territory for this? Like, say... I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Looks like Kappelberg. Nah, it's too far north. Say Essen? He's not gonna give us Essen. There's no way. Minus 26, yeah. Eschen, minus 69. Nice, but no. Griffinwood really doesn't want to do that. Kappelberg, a lot cheaper. I wanted something for this piece. I guess all we can ask for is money. Oh, Waldenhof is relatively cheap, but nonetheless. Alrighty, Vlad. We were destroying you, but now we have other things to prepare for. So, we're gonna peace out for 10k.
It shall be done.
Huh. You know what's interesting? I just saw this jump by like minus 30 once we pieced out with him. What the heck? What gives? Shouldn't he like us more for piecing out with him? Weird. Not that it'll make much of a difference. Pending defection, Plague Rogue, Scalpos. Yeah, we'll deal with you guys in a second. Ikit. Well, I guess we're going to stay here. I guess we could have tried to go for Waldenhof and whatever, but, just ignore the places for now. Don't collect income. Leave them all as they are. Okay. We'll do a fight before switching stuff. Now, yeah, once again, the question is what to do with Skarsnik. So we are poised to potentially attack him and weaken his faction. He's gonna get bonus units when that'll spawn, but I assume he'll basically immediately be at war with Karazakarak as well, assuming that they spawn at the same time. Maybe they can be used to fight each other. It's kind of a big gamble, because this was probably an ideal time to attack him. But I guess we're going to have to leave it as it is. I mean, we could destroy probably his army using Plague Rolks. Probably can't reach Club. Actually, we could reach Clubba as well. If we go into March stand. Well, actually. Maybe not. Glondaug needs to be able to reach Skarsnik, but he can't do it. Yeah, we'd only be able to get one of these guys, which is less great. If we leave this army here, it would be able to attack Iron Rock or Berg de Wazbeg or Dog Karaz. Yeah, you know what? I think we'll leave Skarsnik. We'll leave Skarsnik and hope that he fights the dwarfs. Okay, okay. You know what? Let's do a fight. There's too much stuff to suddenly think about. And in fact, okay, not you, but we'll send Metable to kill, I guess, Leopold up here. Karl isn't really a threat here by himself, so, yeah. Bok, you want to go and fail for us, please? We could have him assassinate somebody. Wait, do we even need to fight this? What kind of army is this? It's a pretty weak one, but just for fun, we could fight it. And just to double check, is there any other potential fight here? Metable, Throt, Glondaug, Plague Rook, Upside Scalpite. Wait, what about the sieging guys? What are you? Shife, you could attack the plane of Tuskers. Oh, right, we'll probably want to manually fight this because Tic-Tac-Toe is nearby and he might attack. Not sure whether he's actually in range or not, but we probably don't want to risk it. Okay, fine, we'll do Metable for now, and then we'll see about it later. Bok, go ahead.
Many kills today.
Assassinate the captain. Come on, you can do it this time. Yes, finally. Bok, you have finally done something useful, somewhat useful. Granted, I would have preferred you assault units, but still, better than nothing. You're gonna hold on to your point and you're gonna go after Leopold. Let's hope that the ambush succeeds, which means that this army can't run away. It failed. Oh, of course. Bok succeeded, so Metable must then fail. And now he can't reach. He can go into ambush, but it is still annoying. What I expect will happen is Karl is going to then move into Krugenheim, and then Leopold's gonna follow him. Oh well, not a big deal. Not like we care a lot about keeping these territories. Alrighty, Corporal Infectica. Now that we got enemies a-coming, do we want to actually make you an army? You were going to transfer the stuff to Cyprus and these armies. Well, I guess you gotta still keep moving down there. Honestly, it might be just faster to just build Doom Flayers for those guys at some point. 9 turns to get the Dwarf Thing Menace back up and running. I wonder how many turns it would take to get down there, because it's also costing us a fairly significant amount of money to have you run around like this. You know what, I think in that light, maybe it would be better to just let you go, rather than keep you running around. We'll get the Dwarf Thing Menace up and running afterwards. Goodbye. And there we go, up to 28k, a little bit better. Then we do have to get Mutant back up and running in 2 turns. Okay. Okay. A little bit disappointed that we couldn't fight there. Oh, we could fight with Scheif. Of course, this will be manual, but let's do this real quick. Oh man, I was really not expecting suddenly the end is nigh. Damn. Oh wait, so if you get the long campaign victory in like 30 turns, you're gonna get the endgame scenario in like 30 turns with all ultra elite armies? Huh. It's almost it seems almost detrimental to get the long victory then. Oh well, we'll have to overcome. Fortunately, we do have Ikit. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of nukes available to us, which I was hoping to build up a fairly massive number of for when the new armies arrive. Okay, well, you're gonna go up here, you're gonna go up here, we're gonna have some Plague Monks in the center of all this, like so. I'm gonna do this real quick, manually, because obviously the enemy has absolutely no chance here. Here, 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 and I believe that's it, and start battle. Alright, you kill the range units, you kill the other range units, don't care about the Lord as much. You guys, get ready to send Vermintides out there. And you are on a hill, so you're gonna have trouble, but okay, that's fine. Alright, Vermintide 1, go. Vermintide 2, away you go. Vermintide 3, away you go. And please kill that unit before it does too much damage to you. In fact, you two, switch targets to that. Alright, there we go. They're moving away. Good, 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 good. Alright, we shouldn't have to do too much control with regards to this. Also, you can move up here, you can move up here. You two can... You know what? Keep skirmish mode on. And since we're trying to preserve HP, we probably don't want to send our lords in to do damage. Alright, and just pop up extra units. I'll let the catapults do as much work as possible. There we go, and then we can keep sending Vermintides at them while we're at it. So do that, and then pop a Power Stone. You get another Vermintide as well. And then you get another Vermintide as well. You guys stop firing, and then auto-fire. Alright, you guys stop firing and auto-fire. You guys stop firing and auto-fire. Good. Vermintide's away. This is completely necessary. Nobody's damaged, right? Yeah, nobody looks damaged at any rate. Alright, I guess we could just watch the catapults and the summoned clan rats fight a little while. At least until we need to summon more rats. Fortunately, all these troops are quite weak and I don't see them moving too far. Okay, you guys are in orange now, so that means we need, you guessed it, more Vermintide. Alright, Vermintide here. Vermintide there. Here, Vermintide, there, Vermintide. Looks like the vast majority of troops are concentrated on this side. You know what, I probably should have just moved up our poison winds. The problem with them is, of course, they kill all of your own units, but I don't think we care about it in this particular situation. Keep summoning, keep moving forward, good. And keep doing your thing. You're still firing, right? Yeah. And poison winds, target the enemy lord, such as it is, you target those spears, and the battle should be over in a couple seconds. There we go, here come the poison winds, and it looks like the enemy will shortly run. Another issue with the poison winds, I guess, is that you can't actually see the fighting so much once they've activated that ability. But lovely. That means no casualties, so when Tic-Tac-Toe attacks us, we should be just fine. We're also gonna have to try to spend a bunch of items to give them to our defector lords so that they don't defect, so that we can keep using them. I guess we'll have to... ooh. Yeah, we'll probably have to send at least one to fight Imric, unless Imric is willing to peace out right now. I doubt it, but we could give it a try. While we prepare ourselves. Yeah, the walls aren't going to be ready in the Moors territories. That's going to be another issue. They're going to take too long to build up. Alrighty, well, yeah, you can sack this place. I hope you have enough movement remaining. I don't remember whether you do or you don't. Alright, good. And occupy it. Alright, province secured, plain of tuskers. Let's upgrade Sudenburg. Let's upgrade the plain here. Let's also go with that expansionist planning. Beautiful. Alrighty, well, we'll leave these guys now to their own devices. Now we have to do some admin. And I guess Plague Rolk, okay, who's important here? It's gotta be Obside and Plague Rolk, right? Because they have actual armies, so we need their loyalties to not be garbage. So you can be given a bunch of ancillaries. We can get rid of them later when... Ancillaries bump up loyalty, right? I'm a little bit concerned now. Okay, yeah, I just went up to 2. Good, good, good. And we could give them some cheap items that we don't necessarily need to have. An artifact hunter, there we go, that puts you up to 3. Good job, little guy. And have a scarecrow banner, 4. And later on we can simply take all these away, so yeah. And I think 4 is relatively safe. Yeah, I don't think you can defect at 4. Also, since you're in our own territory, you can recruit a couple units, because the recruiting units gives you more, gives you more loyalty, as I recall, I think. Recruiting units, yes, beautiful. And I'd love to delete the Skaven slaves, but I'm a little bit concerned that deleting them will not impact us negatively. That said... Nope, it's fine. Maybe the game doesn't care if you delete specifically Skaven slaves. You have gutter runners with poison and gutter runner slingers. But you can't build them here. Damn, I was hoping to build some more. Our melee line is okay here, so I think more ranged units. Maybe another poison wind. Feel lots and lots of doom flares and wheels and stuff in here. You know what, go for a second rattling gun, just for fun. These armies will need to be viable, because they're gonna need to be fighting the dwarfs also. You will pay for your okay, Imric's not piecing out. Yeah. We're gonna have to send somebody to fight him. Also, Ratmech, Warpstone Hoarder. That's all great, but you need to be deleted. We don't need any of these extra garbage units. In fact... Okay, so you guys can't be deleted either, right? Yeah, but if these guys rebel, we don't really care. I'm not even sure it's worthwhile to give them ancillaries. Actually, we could give this guy like a man-thing slave, which we have billions of. Okay, damn. And maybe something else we have billions of? I think that was the only one. How about a breeder? Still at 1, damn. I don't really want to give you an artifact hunter, but really still at 1. Okay, this guy's really disloyal. I don't really want to give him items. I guess we could give him like a pigeon plucker pendant. Honestly, if he rebels, it doesn't even matter. That's the thing. You know what? Screw you then. Either you rebel or you don't. I don't care. You know what? Same with you. You two are small armies. You're small fries. We'll leave you alone. Obside is important. Plague Rolk is important. Sniven. Not important. No troops here. I'm now thinking ogres. We can't reach there in time. Your army will be gone by the time you get there. Are the ogres at war with anybody? Can we send them to fight? No, not really. This army is kind of useless now. Unless these guys suddenly declare war on us. In which case, you know what? Go here and go into ambush. And Plague Rolk. You're gonna sit in Iron Rock for a while then. We don't know whether you're going to get attacked by all of these armies at the same time, but if you do, you're going to need to defend it. Iron Rock does have a garrison. It's not the greatest garrison, but it does exist. Alrighty, and then we're probably going to need to build you some troops as well. Unfortunately in the same territory, but we can global recruit pretty quickly. Some basic units. And it's not like we don't have the money to recruit other stuff either. Huh. It's really quite cheap to recruit some flamethrowers and stuff. You have something of a melee line. You do have a couple of warp fire throwers. Why do you have 2 assassins? Okay. It's a little bit much in terms of assassins, isn't it? But you're gonna keep them for now. We'll delete them later. And we want troops now. Alright, get yourself a couple of warp fire throwers. No, a couple of poison winds, because you already have 2 warp fire throwers. And maybe get yourself a couple more clan rats to hold the line. Like so. We can't build storm vermin here, unfortunately. I don't really want to pay for storm vermin from global recruitment. Now you... Oh.
Candidate for weapons
Oh, wow.
testing.
Okay, this guy has a lot of items already. Damn, that's a problem. And that's a problem because we're supposed to get him to like us. Okay, what about... Man-Thing Slave? No. Still at 0. Okay, we actually can't have you rebel because you're a full army, or more or less. Artifact Hunter? Still not 1. Well, damn. Okay, if we give him better quality items, will this improve his loyalty? If his loyalty doesn't go to 1 or 2, then we're gonna have to probably take away all the items and let him rebel. Alright, green stuff. Channeling Staff to Trickster Shard. Nope, did nothing. Terrifying Mask of Vehicle. We're not giving him a Scalm, that's for sure. You can have a Crown of Command from Morphinrod, I guess. Metastorm and Morphinrod. I genuinely don't remember who Morphinrod... Oh, the Eshin Sorcerer in the Eshin army. Okay, no, they do have some uses in that army. I don't want to give you blue stuff either. Alright, take an Ogre Blade. Nope, still 0. This has me concerned. Alright, screw it, give him a Crown of Command then. Still 0. Armor of Silvered Steel? Still 0, you gotta be kidding me. There's no way to give you... Okay, what if we take away the Ogre... Okay, how about the Fell Blade? Nope. Ah, there we go, now it's a 1. Okay, so giving him blue stuff will fix him. Okay, fine. Just give him a bunch of random blue stuff. We'll take it away later on. Actually, that didn't raise it significantly. Maybe I should have attacked the orcs here, just so that this guy didn't rebel. What an odd state of events that we got here. Armor of Destiny for you, I guess. You better not lose it. No, I didn't upgrade it, and we don't have an arcane item to give you. Warpstone Scroll on Thurin. You know what? Try it. Ah, that did put it up to 2. What a greedy little rat, damn. It took so much more effort here. Also, speaking of this greedy little rat, you have Clan Rat buffs, Night Runner and Gutter Runner buffs. You're actually not a good lord, and we will delete you with... replace you, and you don't even have the Brass Orb activated. But for now, you need to maintain your army in case we get attacked by these guys suddenly. Alrighty. Yeah, Plague Roll, Compending Defection. I know. Okay, now... we have a bunch of new territories to try to figure out, so let's start with that. Carrick Asgal, you are actually no longer in need of growth, but we're going to be replacing... Actually, got some good stuff in here. Alright, go to Expansionist Planning for now. We don't need the Clan Armory here, we don't need the Warpstone Burrow. I'm tempted to say we don't need the Den of Secrets, and we don't need the Scrap Heap. These need to be replaced with money buildings. You need to be replaced, Crad Tommen, you need to be replaced, but otherwise, okay, that's fine. So that's 1. Next up, Crooked Fang Fort. Ooh, you could be a military hub, potentially. And again, you could be a temporary military hub in that we keep some stuff here. You know, delete the Pox Cauldron, delete the Weapon Burrow for now, as well the Pits of the Packmasters, and you don't need the Overseer Lookout here. And we'll keep a lot of this stuff, but we will probably upgrade it. Delete this for now as well, and replace it with walls, and then go to Expansionist Planning. Okay, that's 2nd province. Misty Mountain is part of Carrick Asgal. Valleus Sorrow. Ah, yes, Carrick 8 Peaks, where all our good stuff is. Now, you don't have walls. You do have black corn, which we do want to get, and we definitely need to get the warpstone reactor here, which means you have to get rid of the scrap heap, replace it with walls, or a reactor. Put the walls here, not risking losing Carrick 8 Peaks, especially when these guys come, or when the dwarfs and orcs come down. And we'll go for expansionist planning as well. This place actually needs to grow. We don't need the clan armory here. That'll be replaced by walls, and I guess we can keep you too. This place should be generating decent amounts of cash, because, yeah, its special buildings give it cash. Okay, so that's Carrick 8 Peaks. Next up, Sumpit Carrick Azul. Alright, out, 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 out. And in. And you need to be replaced with growth, but yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Alright, at least Carrick Azul is easy. Bone Gulch, Fortress of Vorag. I think we don't deal with you at all. Most likely you're going to get attacked. Well, maybe Fortress of Vorag, actually. Maybe we'll try to build something there. In fact, can we build any special buildings in the fortress? Oh, we can. Construction costs minus 15% for all buildings, but only in the local province. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we'll need to build the walls there. I have a sneaking suspicion it's going to fall to Imric, but, you know, and we'll see. Black Iron Mine is now fine, and Iron Rock. Alrighty, Black Crag and Iron Rock, these are the last places. Now, we probably don't need the Assassin's Hideout here. Definitely need to wall up Iron Rock. We'll need to build the iron at Iron Rock as well. I assume you can only build the one special building here. Yes, okay. Next up, the Black Crag. We probably want to keep the Plague Abbey and at least temporarily keep this stuff, mostly because we're recruiting here. And we don't really care about the Assassin's Hideout, but keep the rest, including the Clan Rat thing, and delete this stuff, though. We'll replace it later on if needed. And you know what? Maybe we get rid of the Plague Abbey right now, too. Now, these things we need for our current armies, but otherwise... yeah. Alrighty. Well, that was a little bit easier than I thought it was gonna be. And I believe that's it there. Alrighty, well. Oh, now we do have to move a few heroes around, but damn. The preparations have certainly begun. Bell Farmer Ratmech, you have just established an Undercity, or an Under Empire. So I guess you're heading out this way. Go find Nagaron. It's probably making a decent amount of cash. Anybody else? Scalpite, Ronin, these guys are supposed to be where they are. Alright, let's do the rest of our buildings and then let's end the turn. Ooh. Alright, Fort Strogoff, we don't care about you. We've essentially abandoned you. Krugenheim, it's already gotten attacked once and I expect it'll get attacked again, but who knows. Build the cheap stuff there just in case. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, ignore it. Barrack Var, we definitely need to upgrade you. Barrack de Wazbag, ignore that. Take that out. Keep growing. We'll need salt here, but walls are priority. Good. Next up, Cracked Land. Black Tower of Arcan. Yes, we'll need to build you up, though. I don't believe any dwarfs will spawn here. I don't think, or at least I hope that the Greybeards Prospectors, the minor faction, doesn't respawn here, because this place is not ready for it. And then we shall see. We shall certainly see. You can have the Taskmaster's platform upgrade the growth. This needs to be replaced with growth. Zandri, you can get the pottery, but only after the growth. There you go. Alrighty, Southern Badlands. Yeah, we also really need this to go back up because our construction cost. Stormhenge, demolish that building and upgrade yourself. Upgrade the growth and get that... oh, very nice. Get that Taskmaster's platform. Middenland, man, there's so much to upgrade suddenly. Though, I mean, in one turn, because we're essentially doubling up on it. I did warn you guys that there would be admin. And admin there is. Yeah, just get the growth here. Honestly, it doesn't really matter what we get here anyway, because Middenland is shared with an ally. Wurtbad, definitely get that growth up and running. Flensburg, get those walls. Plain of Bones. Why are you like... oh, right. We're gonna ignore this for now. You know what? Maybe we want to upgrade this for growth and just for fun. Nah, actually, none of this is really helpful. Just go into expansionist planning. Ashridge Mountains. How long would it take to build up walls? 3 turns. Yeah, there's no way that it survives. Just leave it alone. We'll have Queek retake it. Carrick-Hearn, upgrade please. Pirates Cove, ooh, last thing here, 3,000 gold, mind you, but not so bad. And we can switch it to food generation. Adelan Mountains, Vulture Mountain, Taskmaster's Platform, Growth, and Walls. And we're nearly there. Most of the upcoming provinces are already completed. Carrick-Norn. The money stuff. Granted, we currently use you as a military place, but... well, I mean, it'll still be at least partially a military place, so it won't make much of a difference anyway. Alright, next up, Death Pass. Black Crag. I'm tempted to get the Storm Vermin here, because we can pop Queek up soon. Yeah, you know what? Upgrade that, and maybe even this. And just use it as a temporary military hub. Alright, Coast of Araby. Al-Haik is ready for an upgrade. Lovely. And I don't believe there's anything else that we can get there anyway. Phyrus, that's not a special building for us, is it now? I was hoping or rather, I was wary of having skipped it by accident. Alright, anybody else need a building? Plain of Bones, we've already done. Eastern Badlands, oh my, there's still a lot of stuff at Crooked Fang. Alright. Up you go, fortunately most of the stuff is cheap, minus the Warp Turbine. Maybe ignore Warp Turbine. And the Chain Sentry Beasts. For now. We'll upgrade them afterwards. Ooh, Gorcel, yes to all your upgrades, please. And get the... yeah, get this thing, it'll make more money. Wait, no, get Salt. It is Gorcel, after all. And there we go. I believe that's all the upgrades that the Wasteland needs, so we're ready to now switch to exploitative planning and get additional food. We do have to keep building the Salt and the Scavenger Pile, but those are quite cheap. Alrighty, and we'll keep the slight amount of money we have remaining, and I guess now we end the turn. And I guess this is also going to be a moment of truth. Will Skarsnik suddenly declare war on us? I guess we're about to find out. You won't Plague Rolk won't survive if that happens, which will be bad because we just gave him so much stuff. Upside would be able to help out afterwards, but still, certainly a concern. Just gonna move these lords into territories. Wait, if these guys are gonna rebel, maybe it's bad for them to be in territories. I'm not entirely sure if it has any effect or not, but let's not risk anything. Okay, now I think that's everybody. Heroes not moved. If I lost track of something, then well, there's not much I can do about it now. Commandment available, damage building in Mordheim, which is no longer under threat because we're at peace with Vlad. Temporarily, but sure. Carrick-Angazar, you guys still can't build anything good, can you? Ooh, wait. I guess we could build Mournfangs now if we wanted to. Maybe a few armies in where they could be useful? Possibly. Clan Ferric Outpost. Can't say I care very much about you. We're gonna confederate you shortly, hopefully. Southern World's Edge Mountains expansion is planning. And there we go, now that's finally it. Alrighty, will Skarsnik attack us?
I can fight you, but would rather
Alright, Scarby, I somewhat forgot about you. If we go military alliance, would he get us into any wars? Well, we don't really care about Khemri right now. Khemri will start not liking us, but it'll probably be a while before they start to declare war on us. You know what, fine. We'll need some allies for when the end is nigh, I think. Propose offer. Oh damn, I forgot, I should have declared... or not declared, but... what the heck? Alright, tic-tac-toe. Oh damn, I forgot to have Corporal attack this place. Yeah, I knew I had forgotten some. There was too much stuff. There was absolutely too much stuff to take care of. I forgot to delete the agreement with the orcs, considering the end is not for them as well. Yes. Oh well. Not a big deal, we'll do it next turn. Dwarf Hide Banner. Well, you're not fighting dwarves, so it doesn't matter. I guess we'll be fighting this manually. Tic-Tac's attacking with his full force. Apparently it'll be a close victory. Should be a fun fight, if nothing else, and be a nice little break from all of that admin. So here we go.
That's good.
Alrighty, well, unexpected or not, I suppose there's definitely something to be said for this potentially being a pretty fun battle. Tic-Tac-Toe's got himself 7 aerial units, and I don't think we faced off against too many aerial units with our armies so far, so this should be pretty darn interesting. We'll see how they will stack up. Looks like the balance power starts off about even with us, that's without the enemy reinforcements on the field. And that said, most of the enemy infantry are made up of various types of skink units, which are really not that concerning, though they will potentially be screened by the air units, and the Fire Liege Bolas are frankly pretty great, especially against closely formationed units like our Storm Vermin here. And I really like the Fire Liege Bolas myself. They're one of my favorite units. They're just so fun to use, so it'll be unfortunate to kill them, but it'll be fun facing off against them as well. Ooh, yeah. Gotta take these guys out, man. We have so many preparations to make for the upcoming issues. I am suddenly concerned. Alrighty, well, first off, we have moved up our stalking Jezzails, who are now going to try to knock a few of those flyers out of the sky. Now, we do have to be careful while we have moved up and are firing on them. These guys move like 4 times faster than a Jezzail unit does. So let's see. Jezzails are at 38 when debuffed, and we got 122 on the Pterodon Riders, so they could catch them really, really quickly, so we need to be careful. Obviously, the AI is waiting until the reinforcements arrive, so what we're planning to do is get a few more shots in there, and then as soon as the enemy is nearly here with regards to their reinforcements, that's when we back off. I don't know whether the enemy will bother trying to consolidate all of its forces, but I'd rather not risk the Jezzails. Alrighty, and that looks like that's good enough. We're going to speed it up while the enemy gets onto the field, and we're going to be trying to hold this hill all the way back here. Of course, the enemy will come to us, so we don't have to worry about that. And damn, whole horizons full of pterodons. Should be a fun time. Alrighty, just gonna keep it sped up for a few more seconds more as the enemy does try to approach, or at least until our warp lightning cannons are in range, which should be shortly. Also, are you missing a cannon? Oh, no. For a second I thought that the Storm Vermin were the crew, but in fact, the Storm Vermin are just here. We've set 2 units back with their halberds for the purpose of hopefully defending the Warp Lightnings if they should get attacked by the Pterodons actually landing. The AI can periodically do that, so I'd rather not risk it. In the meantime, the Warp Lightnings are going to be trying to knock out the Pterodons from the sky. Looks like both units shooting an entire volley only knocked 2 out of the sky, which ain't enough, in my opinion. You gotta try a little bit harder than that. I really need these guys gone. And yeah, it looks like the same thing there. Damn, the Jezzails do seem to be more effective against the Pterodons as well. Similarly to, I suppose, most things, I suppose. But at least these things can knock down walls and such. Anyway, looks like these guys are coming up over on the side. One of our Jezzail units and one of our Death Globes will be trying to focus them down, where in turn they are going to go for our Storm Vermin. Our Storm Vermin will need to see some use shortly, however, as the enemy skinks are nearly here. Alrighty, well, the Death Globes should make reasonably quick work of these guys, and they'll probably actually run off the field, but there isn't anything we can do about that. Main line is nearly here, and our Warlord Corporal is waiting on his Brood Horror for them to come. And you know, I thought about it, and maybe we actually keep him on the Brood Horror just because of the tank ability and regeneration, especially because of the fact that he in particular has the Warpstorm armor, or the Warpstone armor rather, which means him being longer in combat is a better thing, in a blob especially, rather than using him as an assassin on his Bonebreaker. And just a thought. Of course, we could also take him off that mount, but also then replace the armor potentially for somebody who could make better use of it. Anyway, over on this side we have a unit of Horned Ones moving in with two units of Pterodon Riders. We are trying to focus them down with the Warp Blocks, but well, it's clearly taking some effort. We're going to try to have the Storm Vermin meet the Horned Ones in battle, but otherwise it's time for the main line to hit. Our Death Globes are launching said globes at the Skinks and killing many of them with every single volley. The Giants are waiting in to the skink formations as well, and the battle is well and truly begun. Pretty nice one from a cinematic perspective as well, at least so far. We got some nice battle lines, lots of rats facing off against lots of skinks, and for once our infantry isn't horrifically disadvantaged. For example, by facing off against the Saurus. Corporal is going to be trying to duel tic-tac-toe here, and he is fairly damaged, and by he I mean Corporal already, but he should be able to heal himself up both via his regeneration plus that potion of toughness and continue fighting. In the meantime, it looks like the flyers are starting to land. Two of them have three rather, have tried to hit this Warplock Giselle unit, and we are trying to move our Storm Vermin back to try to deal with them. These guys are also trying to land on top of our Warp Lightnings, but we did keep those Storm Vermin back for that purpose, and it looks like that's working out. The Horned ones are not having a great time. They tried to go after the Storm Vermin with halberds or tried to run around them, but apparently got caught, and by the looks of it, the Storm Vermin with halberds are sufficient to kill a unit of Horned ones, or at least this unit of Horned ones by the looks of it. Damn, Horned ones certainly take the heads off the Storm Vermin when they kill them. Alrighty, we've also moved in our Plague Priest to summon some Plague Monks as well as some Vermintide Clan Rats to help out against this pile of Pterodon Riders. Granted, these guys would probably be doing quite a lot more damage by flying in the air and actually dropping their Fire Leech bolas on us, but on the other hand, by doing this, they're keeping one of our units of Giselles from firing, and those guys do a lot of damage, and plus they have taken quite a bit of damage to these guys and have nearly routed as well. Unfortunately for them, those are not our only source of damage. We're getting massive kills on our death globes. These guys already have 200, and I'm sure they will have more, and they can take care of enemy flyers just fine as well. Our Warp Lightning cannons have also switched targets, now working on the enemy Skink Chief who's flying around in the air, or actually floating around in the air chucking spears at us. Or does he have a blow dart? I don't remember. Blowgun, rather. Either way, he's not going to have anything soon once the Warp Lightnings have dealt with him, hopefully soon. Tic-Tac-Toe has also been killed. I accidentally missed that because he got surrounded by the two giants as well as Corporal and the pile of Storm Vermin. Once said Storm Vermin had their victory against the enemy skinks, we were good to move forward and trap whoever we wanted to. And the giants are finally putting in a lot of work. Rather than simply getting targeted by stuff, the enemy moves in with a pile of infantry, only for them to get absolutely mauled by those giants. Any other infantry that's trying to move around the flanks is also getting destroyed by the death globes, these ones now being at 322 kills, these ones at 357, and they're just having a grand old time. I'm happy that the death globes are getting a little bit more focus now. The Giselles have been the star of the campaign so far. Well, I mean, in Ikit's army, everything's the star of the campaign, but the Giselles have been extremely effective. Oh my word. Oh, death globes, kill half our unit of Storm Vermin there. Gotta be careful with them and have them attack somebody over here instead. There we go, looks like the main formation of the enemy Imperial troops has broken and are now running from our pile of giants. A few ranged units remain, but they won't remain for much longer as the death globes get to work on them as well. That was a single volley, by the way, and I think it caused them to rout and killed, I don't know, 80% of them? Very nice. At least in terms of HP, killed 80% of them. And with that, the army is nearly done, getting one more charge in from Corporal on his Brood Core. Looks like some okay splash damage coming in from it as well. I imagine the Bonebreaker has greater splash. But once again, this thing's the better tank. And there we go, a few more volleys from those death globes. They're also really fun to watch. You had a bad day, my friend, or my half a friend. There we go. And I'm just watching these guys get a few more volleys in just for the fun of it, but the battle is now completely over. Lovely. Now we should give chase. They did attack us after all, because I somewhat forgot about the fact that Corporal was sieging. And not that it matters that much, because it made it for a better battle, because we got the Imperial troops helping out Tic-Tac-Toe. It looks like we didn't lose any units, so we did take some damage, but otherwise, pretty happy with the result. Alrighty, a few more seconds, and I think we will be good here. Ooh. Hopefully our battles against the massive piles of orcs and dwarfs go this way. Alrighty, at least we got a pretty fun battle after all of that admin. Pretty interesting to see a fight against all those aerial units, as it's been very different from the types of fights that we've experienced in this campaign so far. Surprisingly, the Warplogged Jezzails did not manage to kill nearly as many of those Fire Leech Bolas before they got to us as I was expecting. Granted, these aren't Ikit's Jezzails, so they're not going to be as strong, but yeah, and the enemy air units probably needed a little bit something more to deal with them. Fortunately, the death globes, when the enemy area got close, were pretty darn effective at killing them, and just as effective as they were at killing everything else, as they did get 500 kills apiece, and the 2 death globe units alone accounted for literally half of the kills that we got. So, very nice. We are going to heal up here just in case, I think, because we got damaged, and oh right, this was the end turn. Huh. Wait. It was the end turn now, but I guess some units escaped, so we're still in siege. Okay, yeah, so it was definitely necessary to heal up. You want peace, Khalida. You want peace, eh? You're so weak that we don't actually care about fighting you, but also... You know what, that's fine. Throg probably won't like it, but peace out. For now. We'll attack her later. We can't be advancing into more territories. Luther doesn't like something... Wow. Count Noctis has ended his trade agreement with us. What the heck is going on? Krugenheim, we expected to get attacked, but that's fine. That's why Metable is waiting. They're free to take it, and he's in ambush now, so he should be able to kill them all, because they can't escape. You want a military alliance? No. We do not want a military alliance. We do not want one at all. Ooh. I guess we won't be able to get our trade agreement back if we cancel the defensive agreement, but I don't see much of a choice in the matter since we're going to be fighting these guys soon, and I'd rather not tank our relationship even further, and do this a little bit earlier. Alright, no more defensive alliance with you. And goodbye. And we'll be attacking him as well. This has suddenly gotten very interesting. You want us to join war against Avalorn? No thank you. We have enough stuff to deal with right now. You want us to join war against Sylvania, which we will do eventually, but not right now. You have no chance fighting Sylvania. Throggy, you want us to also join the... Yeah. Well, we gotta... we have other things to worry about. We just pieced out with them. I mean, I honestly think that the AI shouldn't even be able to ask you to join war against somebody immediately after being... immediately after piecing out. We don't want to trade with the Sarl because their only territory is here and I don't expect them to live. Non-aggression pact with the scaling... No, there's a good chance we'll be attacking them as well. Alrighty, and what do we have here? Sniven, refuse to comply, loyalty -1, leadership and casualty punishment rate increase, but it's only for this lord, right? Yeah. And hand them over is a debuff at loyalty. He has currently 2 loyalty, and this will bring him down to 1. This isn't faction-wide, right? This can't possibly be faction-wide. It doesn't seem like it. I don't think so. I'm gonna say hand them over because I want to delete this lord. Although if his loyalty rises on its own... You know what? No, screw it. Refuse to comply. This is that lord that... Oh, wait. Actually, I don't remember which lord this is, and we can't look at it. It's not one that has a bunch of units, is it? You know what? Let's... No, I don't care. Still refuse to comply. Snicket, you're kind of in the same situation. Base weapon damage plus 15 versus treasury reduction. Yeah, just make the donation, get the loyalty. 2,000 gold is nothing. What is this? Same sort of deal. And oh, damn. Oh, it was showing which lord it was by showing us down here. Whoops. That's my bad. You can have the loyalty, sure. We want to delete all of you guys anyway. Ooh, hello. We have a buff. Slay Underling for a massive amount of control everywhere. But this reduces loyalty, and for now, for once, this is not such a good thing. One-Eyed for Charge Lock or Overlord's Musk for Charge Lock. He's a ranged army, so Overlord's Musk doesn't provide nearly as much value as I'd like. But I think we nonetheless take those. Alrighty, enemy killed in battle, stolen from enemy, corporable got a trait, everybody's getting trait settlement lost, but that's fine, that was what we were looking for. Ambush, allied outpost lost, ally loses outpost, ambush foiled, metable, faction destroyed, Kurun, ally begins outpost construction, a loyal against Shaif, loyalty crisis averted, an undercity established in Essen, army receives plague, and Sniven. Oh damn, there's a plague here too. Wait, how did we... Wait, what? How the heck did we get a Skaven plague? Are you telling me that Moors also decided to spread a Skaven plague? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, man. Okay, well, that's an issue. Fortunately, these two new armies are actual armies, so they should be able to fight, whereas these guys... Okay, now, you have enough loyalty to be deleted. So, you don't need this. Down to 4 now. You can keep these two. I just want to make sure that he's deletable. There we go. You are in the same situation. You're at 4 and you have nothing. You can go away. Alrighty, and okay, I guess we're keeping you two. Oh, this is who Sniven was, and we can't delete him, but we can suicide him or something. Anyway, unfortunately with that, we are out of time. We have a lot of stuff to deal with, but I guess we're going to have to leave it to next episode, where we will begin proper preparation for the end. 9 turns remain until, at the very least, the dwarfs come. Kind of unclear about the orcs. This doesn't actually specify when. I assume both will spawn at the same time, but I could be wrong. I guess we'll see. If anybody knows what happens when you activate multiple endgame scenarios at the same time, whether they come in staggered or all at once, do let me know, as that would be helpful with regards to where we need to set up our units to prep. But anyway, we'll all find out, I suppose, for sure, when all of our territories are suddenly inundated with dwarfs and orcs. Anyway, it looks like some interesting times ahead. Stay tuned for more rats. Don't forget to leave a like and comment. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.